What's going on guys, JSR15 here and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon anime review. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched the last episode. The episode is now on over 200 views and it's still getting views every single day. Really pleased and really proud that that video has done well for my channel. It lets me know that you want to see more of these, and that's why I am here right now recording this next video for you. Or should I say, that's why I'm here recording this video for the second time now for you. First time I recorded it, the audio for some reason just messed up. Don't really know why. Tried everything to fix it. All I need to do was close the software down, reboot it back up, and it's completely fine again. Not sure what the issue was, but it does mean I did record for like 45 minutes to then lose all that footage, now record it all again. But hey, hopefully I can do some stuff better than what I did in the last one. So without all that ranting out of the way, let's begin this episode review. So the episode is called episode 128, Brawl Battle Royale 151. So the episode opens up with all the contestants on the battlefield. Ash and his friends are walking down the tunnel and they see some familiar faces when they get on the field. Some of these faces include Olu. Some of you might not remember Olu, but he was the baseball captain. He's the one who came visit them and taught them about the Pokemon baseball. There was also the fishing guru. The fishing guru, I believe, has been in 2 episodes. We first saw him when Lana was taking on the Totem Wishy-Washy. We also see Mina, Kahili, and Acerola. Ash says to all his friends he can't wait to start battling trainers from all over Alola. As he's saying this, the camera pans round and we see Team Rocket. Well, Jesse and James. Meowth's off somewhere selling donuts, I'm sure. And they're saying that they're going to win this, they're going to beat everyone, but they get interrupted by Illima's screaming fans. As Illima is walking onto the field, we then pan across to see Team Skull, who are all staring at Illima saying that they are going to beat him. They're going to beat Illima into the ground. It also looks like there's about 8 or 9 different Team Skull grunts competing in this, so Team Skull have multiple opportunities to win. Don't really think that's going to go their way, but hey, you never know. Plumeri then tells all the grunts, do not get in Guzman's way whatever you do. He will not be happy, don't get in his way. Professor Kukui then takes to the stage and announces that the league is officially open. We then get to see a better view of the entire Pokemon League, the island that it's on. The referee then introduces himself as Gikyo or something like that. You can say how to pronounce it, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. He also then introduces the 4 judges. We have Olivia, Hala, Hapu and Nanu, the 4 kahunas from the 4 different islands. We then see the big announcement screen. It has the number 151 on it, 151, meaning that there are 151 pairs of contestants. So this means that there's 1 trainer and 1 Pokemon working together to take down the others, which also means that there are 302 people / Pokemon competing in this league. Anyway, the announcer then says that it will keep battling until that number 151 gets down to 16. Ash and his friends all do a big cheer and they say they're going to clear the beginning rounds. We then see an awesome shot of all the main people competing. Some of these people will include Picala. Anybody remember Picala? She was the one who was dressing up as Pikachu in the Pikachu Valley. We saw her, I think, 1 or 2 episodes, I want to say. Maybe we want to say 1. We also see Acerola, Illima, Team Rocket, How, Mina, Gladion, Team Skull, and of course, Ash and all of his friends. There is then a 43-second countdown for everyone to bring out their main Pokemon and who they're going to use for this beginning battles. We managed to see a Silvally, which means Gladion is more likely going to use him. Ash, of course, goes with Pikachu. Kiawe goes with Turtonator. Sophocles goes with Togedemaru, which I was a bit surprised at because he's been training Vikavolt so much. Don't know why he wouldn't go with him. Lana goes with Eevee. Again, a pair that I was a bit surprised at. You know, Lana's been spending a lot of time with Primarina. Thought they were going to use each other there. Mallow uses Shaman. Again, why Shaman? Has Shaman got any battle experience? Don't think Shaman's done a battle yet. But hey ho, it's a mythical Pokemon, so it's going to do well. And of course, Lilith goes with her Alolan Vulpix. Now that everyone has brought out all of their Pokemon, the league can finally begin. Immediately, one guy runs into the middle of the battlefield. He has a mud spray and tells everyone to come at him. He then gets blasted with a Hydro Pump, a Flamethrower and an Electro Ball, and he's the first to be eliminated. After seeing that this guy got eliminated that quickly and how he got eliminated by getting tag teamed by 3 different people, this then made me realise this is nothing like how I was predicting it to go. The way I was predicting it to go is they'd have a board, they'd then choose 4 random people, then them 4 would then fight in a battle royale, and the winner from that would then go to the next round. You know, they'd choose another 4, they'd all fight, the winner from that would go to the next round as well. I would think it was going to go like that. Not literally a 151 free-for-all, everyone versus each other, 151 teams against each other. It's just insane. But I tell you what, it was that insane that it worked like a treat. So after the first guy got eliminated, we got to see a few more battles. We saw a Geodude versus Tauros, Torkoal versus Spearow, and in the background of that it looked like a Butterfree versus a Garbodor. Then Pikachu dashes in front of the camera, uses an Iron Tail and beats a Sudowoodo. Pikachu then immediately turns around using an Electro Web and gets a Poliwrath and an Araquanid for 2 for the price of 1. We then jump across the field and see Kiawe with his Turtonator using Dragon Tail to stun a Salamence. Lily comes out of nowhere, tells Vulpix to use Powder Snow and basically steals his kill. But it's okay, because you know at the end of the day, they're all friends, they're all working together. We then see that Eevee and Shaman have already taken down 3 Pokemon, Corsola, Staryu and Herdia. We then see Togedemaru using Zing Zap to take down a Shiinotic, before then using Spiky Shield to beat a Politoed. Turns out that Spiky Shield is a brand new move for Togedemaru. He didn't know it before the league, but now all of a sudden he knows it. The only reason I know this is because Ash pointed it out. We then see Faber and his Alakazam. Alakazam uses Psychic to take down a Boldore. You can pretty much get the idea of where this is going. You know, there's a lot of battles, a lot of moves being said. I'll try and go through them a little bit quicker because I know time is ticking. Pikachu takes down a Gyarados and a Skarmory. Turtonator beats an Alolan Sandslash. But then, we see 2 legendary trainers. One of these trainers has a Pyukumuku. The other has a Magikarp. Who will win? Not sure. Pyukumuku isn't the best. Magikarp is the worst Pokemon. Going to be an interesting battle there. As Pyukumuku is about to beat Magikarp, out of nowhere an Electro Ball comes out and beats them both. Who fired the Electro Ball? Was it Ash's Pikachu? No, it was Picala's Pikachu. Picala and Pikachu do a little dance, yay, we got a point, but then a Shadow Ball comes out of nowhere and knocks out Picala's Pikachu. Who fired it? None other than Team Rocket's Mimikyu. I guess that shows that you can't celebrate too early. We then see Gladion and Silvally taking on a Talonflame. Silvally turns into a Rock type and pretty much beats him. Gladion then says to Silvally, come on, we need to keep going, we need to defeat some more Pokemon. They head forward, guess who they bump into? Ash and Pikachu. Now at this point I'm thinking, they're not going to have Ash and Gladion fighting already. They're like 2 of the favourites to win the league. They can't have them fight already. But luckily, they have some respect for each other, as Gladion says, behind you. A Primate then jumps up behind Pikachu, while a Clawitzer jumps up behind Silvally. They cross each other at the same time, taking down each other's Pokemon, making sure that they keep their place in the Pokemon League. Gladion then looks at Ash and tells him, don't lose here, guessing that they want to see each other in the final. We then pan across to Turtonator, as it's beating an Electrovite and a Magmortar. The Electrovite and Magmortar belong to 2 trainers that we have seen before. Not sure of their name, but they both work for Byron, I believe his name is. We've seen Byron a couple times. Can't really remember where we saw him in the Katana episode, the Celesteela episode, Kiawe's Farm episode. Basically, this is the guy. You've seen him before. But yeah, Byron's not really happy that his 2 guys have lost against Kiawe again. We then fly across the battlefield to see Illimer. Now, Illimer is using his Eevee. And guess who he's against? 8 Team Skull members. Luckily, Eevee managed to use Last Resort and take down all 8 people, giving Illimer 8 points on the board. Don't really know if points are a thing, I'm just using points so I can see who the MVP is at the end. Once the dust settles, Plumeria comes out with her Salazzle. Salazzle immediately gets a good hit off, knocking Eevee back. Salazzle then uses another move, I believe it was Dragon Pulse. Luckily, Eevee managed to dodge it, but while it is dodging it, it lands a bit funny and Eevee breaks its leg. But I was thinking, wow, I can't believe they've gone to that lengths, but I'm happy that they're showing that, you know, you can't just have an injured Pokemon, put a bandage on it, it's completely fine. Eevee's actually hurt itself in these battles. But anyway, Eevee somehow manages to keep running away from Salazzle, turns around, uses Swift, and beats Plumeria and Salazzle. Plumeria then looks at the camera and basically says, "I've done my part." So I'm guessing breaking Eevee's leg was part of the plan. We then see Guzma using a Scizor. Didn't know that Guzma had a Scizor, but it's always nice to see a diverse. I mean, he's now got 2 bug Pokemon. Anyway, his Scizor has beaten a Komodo. The big board then shows 17 people left, 17 teams left, which means one more person needs to lose in order for the beginning part of the league to be finished. Ash and Pikachu are currently looking round at the battlefield, trying to see who they can take on, but then Mimikyu jumps for Pikachu. Both of them battle with their tails. Pikachu using Iron Tail and Mimikyu using... not sure what it's using, but it's using its tail. Both of them are deflecting each other's attacks, can't get a hit in. At this point, Jessie from Team Rocket is thinking, oh my goodness me, I'm going to lose. I'm going to get knocked out of the league right here. There's no way I can win against Pikachu. But then luckily, Kiawe uses his Z move and takes down a Metagross, getting the countdown all the way to 16, ending this stage of the league. Guess Jessie's really happy with that as she is saved. Mimikyu did not fight Pikachu. Well, not just yet. I'm sure there'll be time for that later. The episode then ends with everyone healing their Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. We see the 4 Nurse Joy from all the 4 different islands there. To finish it, the announcer then announces who will be fighting who in the next matches. These are the matches that's going to be happening. Ash versus Faber. Ilima versus Guzma. Hau versus Samson Oak. Mallow versus Lana. Now I'm excited to see that one as Mallow and Lana are best friends. Gonna be an interesting one. Sophocles versus Mina. Jessie versus James. Again, another one I am very excited for. Jessie and James both on the same team, both on Team Rocket. It's going to be interesting to see who Meowth's going to be rooting for as well. Kiawe versus Acerola. And to finish it, Lily versus her brother, Gladion. Again, another one I am super excited to see about. So yeah, that was the episode. Let me know what you thought of the review. I did a tally of all the different battles we saw, and it turns out that Ilima was the MVP with 9 kills, or 9 takedowns. Ash was in second place with 6, and Kiawe was in third with 4. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode. My opinion, I thought the episode was very good. I think it was one of the best episodes Sun and Moon have made for a long time, if not ever. But anyway, what can I say about the episode? The title was Brawl Battle Royale 151. How relevant is this title? It's very relevant. There was a lot of brawling, lots of battling. It was a battle royale, everyone versus each other, and there was 151 teams, which means it was a perfect title for the episode. What can I say about the interest of the episode? To me, I thought it was a very interesting episode. I would highly recommend this episode to anybody. It was full of excitement, full of enjoyment, full of tense situations as well, and there's a lot of comedy in there as well. I thought it was very good. So overall, what rating would I give this Pokemon episode? Well, I would give it, you know what I'm going to go for? I'm going to give it a solid 10 out of 10. I thought this episode was incredible, much better than the last one. I give the last one, what, a 7 or 8 out of 10, so it's got to be higher than that. There was tons of battling. I mean, in a Pokemon episode, that's all you can ask for, just so much battling, so many familiar faces as well. I thought it was an incredible episode. Highly recommend it. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to leave this episode review here. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, lets me know that you want to see more of these in the future. I think since last episode did so well, I'm going to continue these all the way till we get to the end of the Alola region. Hopefully into Galar, we'll have to see you there. Comment down below in the comment section if you want to ask any questions. And finally, subscribe to the channel if you are new, as I'm going to be reviewing these episodes every single week. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, which will be next week. Take care.